I think I heard a stat the other day, the same difference between Scottie in first and Rory in second as Rory in second and 650th in the world rankings. There's that level of
Jesus,
difference.
different level.
That's remarkable.
Welcome back to the Golf Asylum Podcast. Wow, that's loud and clear today. I can hear myself perfectly.
Take two.
That's nice. Fraz?
How are you?
Fantastic. You?
I'm well.
Good.
Nice to be back. We had a week off.
A little vacation.
Yep, nice to get a little breather, but I missed the podcast. It's become a nice weekly routine, so it's nice to be back. Good amount going on in the world of golf last week.
Yeah, exciting things. Nice to see some familiar faces win a tournament.
Nice to see a lot of certainly top players kind of playing well, trending.
Yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it? I was thinking about this actually yesterday, how golf would be better off. Now, here's a question. I'll pose this to you. Would golf be better off with a very level playing field, right? The depth of field being, as it is, really, really deep, or an era like Tiger, Phil, Ernie, VJ, Goosen, like 5 or 6 top players, and the rest are quite a bit below, or a really level playing field? What's better for golf?
I think for more fan interaction, like for non-golfers to watch, having one dominant player would make more sense. Because people in my family never watch golf, but if Tiger Woods was playing, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm in," because he was so dominant. Same thing with Scottie Scheffler or Rory. People ask, "Oh, is Rory playing?" No, he's not playing in this event. Oh, I'm not interested in watching. So I think a dominant player for the non-golfer is better.
I completely agree. And I agree because even the most dominant player might win one every 5 or 6 times they tee up. So there is still variety, but I do think golf gets a little bit lost in, Rory not winning in... when was the last time Rory won a PGA Tour event?
I don't know.
Has he won since the Masters on the PGA Tour?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, that was something I was pondering. Is golf better with one or dominant players, like a little cluster of dominant players, or is it better with real significant depth? I was with you. I thought it was better with dominant players. Yeah,
but also would love to see a group of 5 players that are just dominant every week, and it just switches up. Like 1 week it's Schauffele, then it's kind of like I guess you can't even say the Spieth Ricky days. They were just boys, but Ricky wasn't dominant. But that was kind of the craze. Everyone wanted to know or be a part of that, like Spieth, JT, Smiley Kaufman, all that kind of thing. I think another group of like golfers for us to follow that we could watch and have, your top 5 be your, a new top 5 for PGA Tour would be different. But I mean, I could watch Scottie Scheffler win every week and be the happiest guy out there.
I think tennis is probably the ideal sport to look at because obviously we just went through an era of 20 years where you had 3 elite. Just below that, you had Andy Murray, Stan Wawrinka, Del Potro for a little bit of time was really good. But you had 3...
Milos Raonic.
Milos is good. You kind of had those levels, but they were very distinct levels. Yeah. Scottie has established that level, but he's in a platform all on his own. I think I heard a stat the other day, the same difference between Scottie in first and Rory in second as Rory in second and 650th in the world rankings. There's that level of difference.
Different level.
That's remarkable.
That's insane.
Isn't it?
That's wild.
Get your head around that for a second.
Jesus.
So, I'm with you. Dominant players, I think, feed the beast, feed the narrative, feed the kind of entertainment, and people want to see mastery.
Totally.
I think people want to see people at the top of their game. And again, this is not a reference to Jacob Bridgman, who done amazing last week to win. He played incredible golf. He was the only one who treated Movendale at Movendale.
Yeah.
He created that lead. Obviously, Sunday was tougher for him, which was always going to be. even with a 4 or 5 shot lead, it didn't ever seem enough. Felt like at some point he would give a couple back, and every Sunday in the PGA Tour, somebody shoots 5, 6 under on the back nine.
I said it to my dad. I was like, we watched them tee off. I was like, I've got, if I had put money on the game, I'd put money on Rory. I said, I think Bridgman's going to go 2 or 3 over on a Sunday. Because that's what we've seen in the past, right?
I mean, look at Marco Penge. He was my boy. Back. Rough start to PGA
rough
Tour.
Start.
But he was, 12 under through...
He's got that new PXG driver, that's why. Smashing.
I know. Oh. We'll hear about that in a second. But nice to see him playing well. But he was 12 under through 2 rounds, and then he chucked in a bad Saturday and went...
Bad Saturday.
I think he was 2 over. I think Bridgman...
Putted lights out. Lovely with that.
His game's...
He's got a wide stance, eh? And
very.
Bowed legs. Like he's riding an elephant.
But that's the way you're supposed to be. Well, with that outward pressure.
You told me narrow.
I'm trying to get a wee advantage over you. I tell you all the wrong things.
That's easy to get an advantage. They bother.
You swing the way you do. It's not because I'm giving you good advice.
Oh, that's true. Marco Penge, nice to see.
Nice to see he's back up there.
And now it's a home game this week for them at the Cognizant West Palm Beach. What's that place called? PGA National, the Bear Strap. You ever played it?
I've not heard good things. We stayed real close when we played Panther National that time. I nearly booked us to stay at PGA National when we were down there.
I remember.
Yeah, but it was.
We were only there for 4 hours of sleep. I've been to PGA National. I watched. I watched some of the golf down at that time. I think Michael Thompson won the event that year, so that's a long time ago. But
it's a bit of an off week, isn't it? So
off week, but it's a home game for a lot of these guys now. Like Koepka lives there, Penge lives there. I don't think Rory's playing. Is he?
I wouldn't think.
I doubt it. Shane Lowry's playing in it. Like there's a lot of boys that live in that area. Makes it easier for them. So I think it'll be a decent field. Shane Lowry always plays sneaky kind of golf around there, but never really gets it done.
Joe Highsmith won it last year.
Who?
Exactly. Well, I said the same about Jacob Bridgman, and then you look up the guy's sort of history, and he's a proper player. He made... I think when we previously recorded this podcast, I said he made Tour Championship last year. He played at Eastlake. Well, I'm like, how did... I think it was only him and one other guy that made it into Eastlake without winning. There was only 2. I think that's right.
But he played well at Torrey. He played well at Pebble. Like he was... You could tell he was primed for doing something good, and to get it done at Riv at Tiger's event is pretty special.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, to get that handshake and when you walk off the golf course and Tiger gives him, go sign your card.
Oh, during the Pro-Am, this boy on social media, he's got a couple million followers, he was playing in the Pro-Am, and he's teeing up to hit a drive, and Tiger walks out, and he's like, all right, let's see it. And the guy, you can just see him go, like, no chance. He stripes it.
Did he?
I would lose my mind. I wouldn't be able to hit a ball in front of the guy.
Nah, you'd be fine. You'd still stripe it. You'd be okay.
I'd be crying.
So Bridgman won over his last round. What did my boy Penge? Where did he end up? Oh, I thought he'd have
20th.
Oh, he shot 3 over Saturday and 1 under Sunday, so he's kind of really went backwards. Yeah, he was 12 under through 2 rounds and finished 10. Yeah. That's not what he needed. He's
a bit like you. Nice draws on the range and high rates on the course.
Don't. Okay, I can feel it in my swing sitting here in this chair. Rory back to a little bit of form. Nice to see. Kind of didn't really. He was another one like Marco Penge. Great first and second round, 11 under. Bit of a quiet Saturday, 2 under. And then really quiet front 9, and he shot 4 under in the back 9.
Bunker shot he hit on 12 was unbelievable.
I think he led the field in Sands kind of saves, but his bunker play was ridiculous. Good event. Adam Scott played pretty well. He did a nice 63 in the second and third round.
I saw a thing, PGA Tour average, ball speed 174.8 or something like that miles an hour, and someone did from they broke down all the drives he hit, and it was 184.3. Good on him. Boy's 45 years old.
He's not your average 45-year-old.
Must be nice.
Him and Justin Rose are drinking from the fountain of youth.
I need it.
We were talking about it, though, with last podcast about Rosie and his regiment.
Yeah.
And I guarantee Adam Scott's got the same regiment. He's working absolutely
Totally.
like a
He's working
beast
hard. Yeah.
off. And it's the thing, being in your mid-40s physically is no excuse for dropping off.
No.
Typically, it's your life priorities probably change a little bit. You've probably had kids 10 years prior. They might be in school, going to college, doing that. Like, there's things that kind of start to happen within your life. And, you know, these guys might be kind of coming out the other side of that, in all honesty, of being so dependent.
That's true.
You know, with the guys. So they've got a little window, the two, especially the two of them. But, you know, that's something I'd made in my notes. The resurgence of some of these amazing players. It's good to see.
I saw this morning, it's Zach Johnson's 50th birthday today. To think he's 50 years old already is mental. That makes me feel old. I think he should go play on the senior tour. Just hang it up on the PGA Tour, no chance.
I didn't even realise he was playing the PGA Tour, to be honest.
I think he played a few events last year, but 50 years old already, my God.
It's got to be a number of years since he was a factor in any...
For sure.
Any event. I mean, there's a load of the guys like... you were saying when you were away, you saw Snedeker on the range.
On the range, yeah.
There's guys like that, like... Their games would be quite nice if they go and play
President's Cup captains,
you know?
For your favourite event of the year.
The Donkey Kong Open.
He was swinging it nicely, sounded good. I mean, he's got a funky move, but like I said to you earlier...
What was he using? Still using the steel fibres?
Steel fibres with those ping... What are the ping irons with the carbon in the back?
240s.
Aye, look nice.
It's a bit of a shredder's iron, that, is it not?
Well, he's probably...
Bit of a shredder.
A bit of a shredder, yeah. He shredded his hair off.
Is he?
He's bald.
Oh, I did see that, actually.
Put your hat back on, it's too bright.
I know. I did see that. Tell you, you're getting old when the old locks start falling out.
No kidding.
Be used.
Nah, the health hair in my family, they all had heads of hair when they were dead, so I'm good.
You barely get any hair. You're in your
it might be thin, but it's still there.
Thin to win.
Aye.
I'm looking at the family tree as well, looking down it, get to that age.
Your dad's got plenty of hair. He's got a receding hairline.
It's halfway back his head. It's in full retreat.
Oh, you know what they say?
But that's you can see that in the big bro. He's got the same.
Really?
Oh, he's got the same. So I'm more looking at the mother side of the family. What's there? Dude's like, I'm checking. I've got the marker pen in the hairline just to see if it's receding. Oh, Jesus. Scottie's streak has come to an end. 18 top 10s in a row.
That's like pretty good.
Oh, it's a record. And Tiger's best was 11.
He'll be back. He's fine. He's just got to figure it out. I think he's tired.
Yeah. His first round scoring, he's got to sort that out, doesn't he? I mean, 3 over, he was in the first round last week. He keeps throwing in, the thing is, it's not even like a level par. It's really odd for him.
Yeah.
He needs to start throwing, proper first round scores in.
I remember turning it on Thursday and I went, the boy's 3 over. What is he doing?
I don't really know, to be honest. It's all a bit bizarre.
And then it's funny, Thursday or Friday afternoon, he has a little bit of a range session. Him and Ted Scott are working on something, and then he comes out and he's the Scottie we all know who goes low and he's chipping in and putting. I'm going, what is he doing here? So
here you go. So, well, this is 3 events in a row because he's played 4 events this year. The American Express, his first round, he shot 63. Right, that was pretty good. Waste Management, he shot 73.
That's when he was chipping.
I duffed a couple of chips. Pebble Beach, he shot 72. And Genesis, he shot 74. So, I mean, it's not horrific.
No.
But his second round scoring has been 64, 65, 66, 68. Third round, 68, 67, 67, 66. Wait to hear this. His final round score so far, 66, 64, 63, 65. I mean, if he even remotely plays half decent, shoots like 2 or 3 under round 1, he effectively going to win all 4 of his first 4 starts.
Do you think he wins anything in March?
I mean, he's very good round. I think he's good round Bay Hill.
Good round Bay Hill. Good around TPC though.
Is he? Is he
He's
contended
won it
there?
twice. Has he not won the Players twice? He won it last year.
Rory, you talking about? Rory won it last year.
Okay, well, Scottie's won it at least once. I don't know what year, but he's won it. He wore all cream.
He did. You're right. He did it. He won it 2023.
Ah, there you go. That feels like yesterday.
2023 and 24. You're right.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
You're right.
Say it again.
No, twice is enough. Yeah, 2024 Players. I did not think he won it back to back. That's impressive.
How many Players has Tiger won?
2. Rory 2. Hard one to win that.
Scottie will win this. 3 Players?
Yeah.
3 Players in a Masters this year? Wow.
I tell you what, you wouldn't bet against them. You would not bet against them.
I saw a commercial for the Masters and
That's exciting.
Oh,
How many days?
it's got to be like 45 days, no?
It's got to be around that 40 day ish.
Yeah.
40 something days.
I sent a text just in case someone needs to get rid of tickets, but they were all full up this year.
Yeah, no. I love the Masters. I would not care to go every year.
I don't care to go every year, but when we went in 19, obviously unreal, right? I still watch the final round a million times. To go last year was sick with my dad, right? Weather was perfect, whatever. When I was there, I was like, oh, I really did miss this, because from 19 to 26, a long time. You're like, oh, I should come back every second year or whatever. And then a couple months ago, I was like, oh, I could kill to go to Augusta right now.
I don't have any desire. I have desire to go to Augusta.
I have desire to go to Augusta, but
just not to go and
on an off week.
No, I don't have any desire. I've not had desire to go since that Tiger, obviously the one we were there in 19. Like even last year, like I could have went. Obviously, I just don't have an inkling.
Yeah,
it's nice to do. I get so much enjoyment out of watching the Masters, pre-round, post-round. Like it's a day of watching.
Sky coverage is the best. 12 hours.
The best. And you can go between the what's the one they do live from. They do the live from the Masters. They do that show afterwards and they I love all
Chambly,
that.
all those boys.
Yeah, and you miss that. When you're traveling to and from, you're going for dinners and you're doing this and that. So I love the armchair spectator element of it. I would have loved, in hindsight, to have been there for Rory winning last year.
The only thing I'll say is when we were there in 19, like we got close to the green on 18, close enough. We couldn't really see him.
We were at the elbow of the hole.
We couldn't make him see the putt, but we could see him on the green.
Yeah.
I think there was 10x the amount of people in 25 at the Masters.
Really?
It was too busy, to be honest with you.
Huh.
Too busy. Lines for the washrooms too long. Lines for food too long. I think they've sold more tickets than when you and I were there in 19.
Anyway, Anthony Kim, we missed the podcast last week, so we missed the debrief on AKA, getting it done, the redemption story.
The lifeline for LIV.
I said that yesterday, didn't I?
I think
they should be paying him. Well, in all honesty, it's probably worked out even because they brought him back from, the graveyard.
Sure.
And when they didn't need to, and they were taking a punt on something being like, we don't really know if there's much in here, but we know it will generate a bit of a story. Now, they backed him for year 2, where obviously he got relegated, and then he earned his way back on for year 3. And I love that story. I think I said that in previous podcast. The fact that he finished 3rd in the kind of qualifying for it showed he was putting together some real good scores. And for him to play the level of golf he did, playing with Bryson and John Rahm in that last round, putting like he did, I mean, his game looked so complete.
The putts were wild. When he was fist bumping, I was fist bumping. It was unbelievable.
Those greens were so fast. You see how fast some of those putts were.
What was that club called? It was in Adelaide.
Was it the Grange?
Yeah, they're not going there next year. They've changed it up.
They shouldn't. That should be the home of that event. The
I know.
fans, I
Looks
think that
amazing.
was a record turnout for a golf event in Australia.
Did you see one of those brown snakes
Aye.
on the fairway? That's me out.
Aye.
Thanks, Australia, but no coming.
Deadly.
That's not for me. Can't do it.
I think that thing would outrun you.
I would just stop. I'd let it kill me
Would
at that
you?
point. I give up.
Thing is, it'd be wasting its time. What's it going to do? It's not going to eat you, is
I
it?
know. It still wants a wee bite.
Selfish, isn't it?
I know. Rude. Turned into a belt.
Very
Better be a
rude.
big snake.
I know. No, that was great to see. So, I mean, where is he in the world rankings? Where did that lift him to?
Is he in the top 1,000?
He's got to be. I think it's got to have lifted him to like 400.
I think at one point your
300.
world ranking was higher than Anthony Kim's.
Oh, it would have been. And I don't have one.
How do you get a world ranking? You just got to play in a professional event.
Yeah.
I don't want one.
Anthony Kim's current world ranking. Are you ready?
Aye.
201.
Holy, that's pretty good.
That's really good. Amazing. So,
Do you think I wonder if he'll play, if he'll get into a major at all eventually.
you wonder if he'll go to qualifying for like, I can't see him going over to the UK.
US Open qualifying though.
US Open qualifying.
I wouldn't want to qualify for Shinnecock this is the year. You know what, boys, not my year. But it's just too tough. Greens are hard as a rock.
They are. Shinnecock is so hard. It's special.
And I want to play it so badly.
It is
It just
special.
looks like it would beat me up. I feel like I would go out there and shoot 184.
Hoyt and I played it from the US. Wait, sorry, that's a lie. Hoyt played it from the US Open tees
Jeez, oh.
back in the day. A couple of times, and he was pretty long.
But he smashed it, no?
He a couple of times didn't reach the fairway.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Move me up. Green tees,
And
baby.
he even said it. He's like, the pressure of having to hit your best tee shot just to
Every
get on the
time.
fairway. It wore him down by like hole 8.
You moved up.
I think he moved back to playing with me in the regular,
Reds.
probably. Oh, like I'll play like 6 to 8,
Aye,
7,000.
that's fine.
But he was playing at like 700 to 800 yards or
No
something
problem.
like that.
6,800 there. Sea level. Oof.
It runs though. It's firm.
That's firm.
It is firm. I tell you what, it wasn't a patch on National. I've said that to you before. Across the road, National Golf Links. It's not a patch on National.
So good.
We played them back-to-back days.
National, I think, would be my cup of tea.
It would be. It's the most enjoyable golf course I've ever played.
I want to play there, Maidstone and Fishers. And that would be a good little trip.
Yeah.
Impossible, but it's...
He and I played the bridge that year.
that looks
That
good.
was good.
Racetrack.
That was pretty good. But the amount, you couldn't hit the ball in the rough, and they were like, the ticks are everywhere.
Oof.
So it put me off.
Atlantic's quite nice.
Atlantic's so special.
That place. We had that place to ourselves. How good was that day?
You weren't
You and I played it.
with me, were you, at the PJ show?
Yeah,
now?
we walked into
When I
the
met
head
the new
pro.
pro?
Yeah, Matt, what's his last name? Foster?
Well, that's who works for True
That's
Spec.
who
Yeah.
introduced us.
We need to take that up, head back down there.
Oh, what a place.
What a place. So no, I think Liv has life breathed back into it. The next event in Hong Kong, and
Are you there for that?
No, I'm not going till the end of March.
For your 10 p.m. fit?
No, not me.
Well, poor Dawson.
I'll not be in the 10.
I'd be blowing bubbles.
I know.
Mental.
10 p.m. fits.
Oh.
Apparently, it's highly sought after. But
To be fair, I could imagine people over there after work,
yeah,
right? They probably work till 8.
they do. For a lot of people.
Go hit balls till
Yeah.
10 or till 12.
Now there's a demand for it for sure, but yeah, we'll see. Tell us if you would go for a late evening fitting. Would you go for a fitting at 8 p.m. at night?
I could see, like, for some people, put the kids down. After work, it's quiet.
Yeah.
Better than an early morning. You won't be getting fit by me in the early morning, that's for sure.
I'd rather do an early morning. I'd rather do a 7 a.m. fit than a 7 p.m. fit.
Yeah, that's true. If you do 7 a.m. fit, you can be on the golf course by 3:30.
Correct.
Or
Correct. Well, tournament season is in full swing, Michael. We are there. Feels like the ball is really rolling. I think any time you start counting down the Masters being just the equivalent of what we at about
today's Feb 24th.
probably 6 weeks away. That'll be about right, eh? I think when you get to that point, the season's in full swing. It felt like that big field this last week in the Genesis. Bay Hill is always a really, really good field. Players straight after that, you're in the heart of it.
Yeah. It feels on TV that the season's is coming close for us here. But
the weather was bad though last week, wasn't it? Start of the week.
even in New York, yesterday and the day before, I mean, they've got. One guy told me, guy I know in Philly, he's like, we got 2 feet of snow. I'm like, well, I don't even know how much snow we've had since December. And you can tell it's slowly starting to melt.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see some grass in certain places. But it's freezing. It's -3. The low today is going to be -12.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
-12 this morning. I let the dog out and it was -12.
Where's the wee gopher? I'll rip his heat off.
Oh, tell you what, you better go to board with him.
Geez, no kidding. Listen here, Phil. I'll knock you out.
I know. No, it's good. All right, let's talk product, Michael.
Oh, I know everything about the product.
Tell me all about it.
Oh.
Well, what we actually haven't said, we may have said it, alluded to anyway. We recorded this podcast yesterday.
Yeah, hopefully if you can't hear us now, this will be the last ever podcast ever recorded.
This will be fine. But we concluded yesterday from the podcast that Michael has no idea what product is in the market for 2026.
Nothing. Which I can understand. That's fine.
Bit lazy in your part, that.
A wee bit. I'll be honest, I almost lost a little bit of love for like, oh, this is new and that's new. But I'm jonesing for new gear in my bag. That's just selfish.
You selfish? Surely not. The kind of talking point, especially online right now, is 5 wins already this year for Spider putters.
Crazy.
That's wild, isn't it?
Give me my putter back.
I know you're devastated. Aren't you? You are devastated.
No, I think I would like one
trade
with a wee short slant. We can't have the same one.
It's got to have a wee plumber's neck on it.
That's nice.
It's nice.
The dot, that's nice.
Oh, I love that thing.
So good.
Absolutely love it.
It came off too fast for me.
That's what I like about it. I don't have to hit the putts. I can stroke the putts. That's what I like about it. I don't have to give them a wrap. I generate enough ball speed, enough forward spin, and it was match made in heaven. I'm really keen to try that new TPT Pulse shaft.
Which
the 60.
one? The 60?
Yep.
With a 50, 60, 70?
Oh, well done.
Okay,
Michael.
good. Someone looked at Google last night. Maybe sent an order.
Pat in the back. Yeah, the Pulse 60. I do want to try that, but you know that way when you get a putter that you really like, you can't be messing with it. So I do need to get another one. I'm going to get another Spider with a little plumber's neck because I just need to leave that one alone. That is.
You don't want a different mallet plumber's neck?
Well, I've got Phantom 5.2 coming.
Oh,
so that's
next
coming.
year.
Well, we'll see. But it should be on the way because my golf balls came yesterday.
Nice.
With my 55 on it. So
what's that stand for? Your age?
Rangers. Right. 55 league titles. Hopefully,
56.
If this goes well this season, I'll be placing an order in May for 56s. That would be nice.
I think I'm going to play red 7s this year. Wee bit of roulette.
TaylorMade?
Strixons?
Yeah, Spider putters are the dominant force so far. On the woods, who's from your vantage point, who feels like they're got the ahead of the game?
I mean, I've only hit the TaylorMade stuff, and compared to the GT3 that I have, I think it's very good. People we've talked to, they say Qi4D Core LS is very good. I like the TaylorMade stuff. I'd love to hit the pink stuff. I really want to hit the Callaway. What's the one I said I like the look of? Triple Diamond Max?
I said I like the look of that one. That's what you said. You like the look of it. I said I love the look of it.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I like the look of that. That's the only other driver I like the look of. Oh, no, that's a lie. Had a set of rental clubs in Mexico. I'm telling you, this driver was unreal.
So was it their equivalent of the 10K?
No.
It wasn't. It was a bit more kind of...
Yeah. Sat lovely.
What was it called?
PXG. I think it was Lightning. Or was it Black Ops?
No. Lightning is the one that they've got right now.
Anyways, this PXG driver, it was 10.5 degrees. I bumped it down a wee bit. Unreal. Little draws.
The Lightning collection.
Sounded good. Felt good. Sign me up. I should have taken a photo of it.
So there's a... Oh, there you go. So there is a max 10K plus. There is probably the Tour Mid.
That's what it was.
Let's see that one.
Quite good. That might be a wee email.
Quite nice.
Yeah, good driver.
Quite nice. I'm just thinking of the podcast yesterday when we recorded it. You nearly knocked me off my seat when you were talking about the ping driver, and you said, what did you say?
I'll go buy one.
What did you said you're going to go and buy?
I'll go to Golf Town and buy one.
Hell will freeze over.
I'll prove you wrong.
Okay.
You want to bet?
I'll drive you there after this, and I guarantee you don't buy a ping driver. Oh my goodness. So the PXG was good.
Very good.
Looks like a nice shape. I'm just looking at it online here.
Yeah.
Little 3-weight system.
I think the back of my head, I want a ping driver to work for me because from the fitting days, customers used to do so well with it.
Yeah.
And this 440K looks great. I like the carbon on the bottom. Like, oh, a little bit of forgiveness. That's nice. I just worried of I don't want a slow head. I want a fast driver.
Well, I don't know how else to say this to you. You're not going to get a fast head if it's a ping.
So that's the other question.
It's just not.
I know. It's too bad because it looks great.
You're going to give something up in the way of ball speed, and the spin rate will live in the high. It's just, I've heard so many people say, "Oh, the pings, lower spin." Yeah, if you're a lower spin type of player, it's going to be okay in spin. If you're spiky in spin, I'm spiky on spin. You're spiky in spin as well, unless you're catching the top of the head.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get that kind of high strike, and as if anything, it knuckles too much. The ping's always going to be a bit vulnerable.
Fast. That's all I want. I want a fast ball, fast driver.
When you've got all that junk in the trunk, that's what it is.
Yeah.
When you have all that weight at the back of the driver,
thanks.
there's just no. Ping have done a nice job. They've got the bulge and roll to a point. It's a bit like the TaylorMade.
Oh, you've saved me $500.
More than that.
Is it? $650
for a ping in Canada.
I don't know.
$900.
Really? Wow.
Easy.
Holy moly.
I'll tell you right now.
So out of the loop.
$500.
Yeah, $650. No.
You thinking of wholesale?
I probably. Wholesale or no sale. That's what my dad's saying.
I can guarantee you which one of those is right. Ping, Golf Town, price.
I thought it was $650.
You're smoking the good stuff. $899, $900.
Oh no, Title has dropped their drivers to $650. That's what I was thinking.
Easy when I get confused.
We get
confused.
confused.
All
in the same industry.
MyGolfSpy yesterday came out with their 2026 driver test, Michael.
What was the result?
You know the result because we done it in the podcast. You didn't know until yesterday.
Oh.
If you don't know, actually worth going and having a little look. I always think that's an interesting place to start and look at what's testing well. Like anyone's testing, it is conducive to the people testing it. Now, they do have a wide selection of testers and that type of thing. So, what I always find interesting in tests like that is the 2-year product cycle clubs.
Yeah.
The pings, the Titleists. How well did they do in 2025? How well did they do in 2026? I think that's always an interesting one when you do an annual test like that. The winner overall was the Qi4D Core.
Good driver.
Mm-hmm. But I would say the moral victory was for Callaway.
Yeah, they had 4 drivers in there.
3 drivers in the top 5. So Triple Diamond Max, Triple Diamond, and the Quantum Max.
The one thing I don't believe, I don't care if people can say this is a bad opinion, there's no way a Tour Edge is in the top 5. Nay chance. That's a paid for.
I agree. What? Do you think so?
I'll bet my car on it. Paid for. Come on.
I don't think so.
Oh, nay chance.
I genuinely, honestly, Mikey, and Tony, and some guys. I genuinely, and this might be a bad take. I don't know. I genuinely don't think when you have that much reputation on the line, you could take money for somebody to make that top 5 and leave yourself open to that being the case.
Yeah,
the balls burst at that point. If that was the case, and somebody you could pay as you play sort of thing to get the placement, and lots of people will be maybe in the comments below here going, you know, they think otherwise. I personally don't think, whether it's Adam, whether it's, you know, I don't remember the lad's name who's ahead of the testing. I don't think these guys would risk their reputation for what? What are they going to give?
No, I know.
What's the amount?
I know.
Even if it's $100,000, the whole thing goes underwater.
Yeah.
The next day. So I don't think so.
And maybe it's not paid, but I don't know. You get 100 people. I just don't think Tour Edge is going to be top of the list.
I hear why you're saying it. You know, when there's GT3s that are there, GT2s that are there, there's, you know, we've talked about it. I think the Qi4D LS for me personally is a great head. So I hear why you're saying what you're saying. I just don't think that they would risk it for that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's weird.
Now, without understanding the full criteria of how they test, because when we tested, I can't remember what it was. There was an E and a C model. It was a 722 or something like that.
One of those, because the hybrid was quite good. Remember we liked the Fairway Woods or something like that?
I think that was a long time ago.
Years ago, 2019, 2020.
One of the very last tests I done in the Club Champion channel was I done it on hole 12 at Wentworth, and it was
shocker.
I know, split the trees. But I tell you, the driver performed. I've still got it home.
Blasted out the space bar on that hole.
E7, I think it was E722. Tour Edge. Maybe 725.
It was just funny because when we talked about it yesterday, I was on social and I saw a couple like independent channels talking about the Tour Edge driver, and I was like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, this must be embargo day or something like that. It just felt weird. I mean, we've been in that space. We've lived that space. So I don't know. Maybe it's good. Who knows?
As I say, when I tell you, I think it was the E and the C 725. I don't think it was a 722. You know, you look at it right now, it's 550 at Golf Town.
Oh, what a deal.
So you can maybe go and buy one of those rather than a Ping. But the tough thing is when you're, you know, Titleist is just a little bit more expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
That's tough. So,
but performance,
yeah, it's performance overall.
Yeah, maybe I'd like to know the criteria a bit more.
Look at it. Look it up. Check it.
Oh, I'll ask ChatGPT. Read this for me. Give me the Coles notes.
We should have a hot takes episode part of the podcast come up, because
bother.
I have some serious hot takes on ChatGPT.
Well, I'll tell you, I looked at a person's face the other day. I was like, who is this guy? Because he was in a photo that I took, and I was a bit nosy, but apparently he was a bad person. And it said, it's so-and-so. And I was like, are you sure it's not this guy who was
and then it said,
arrested? Yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, sometimes we get mixed up. I'm like, you don't have a Scooby-Doo ChatGPT. I use Gemini. She's quite smart.
I like Gemini.
She's smart.
I do. What's the other one? Copilot. A lot of people are using Copilot. Is that Microsoft's version?
Yeah.
I heard that's pretty good as well.
I think ChatGPT is a bit used too much.
There are some things I find it exceptionally good for. I just think you got to be careful feeding it.
Yeah.
All right, let's look in at our community question. Anything else you want to talk about, Michael?
No. Other than I need to.
What do you need?
I need a few PK sessions on some product.
Come round to the house. I'm actually heading straight from here to hit all the new Callaway stuff.
Nice.
I'm going to go and hit I've not hit the Quantum Max Triple Diamond. I've not hit the Quantum Max. I have hit the Triple Diamond. So I'm going to go for a little test session.
Did you get any irons?
No.
I like that X Forged.
I know.
It's nice. Any balls?
On the way. On the way.
He's a dozen.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't. It's no problem. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one for you. Community questions. Thank you to everyone who sent them in. How do you handle the mental side of a bad round?
Oh. Pop the bottles. During the round or after the round? Because it's two different ways. During the round, I just go quiet.
It's got to be during the round.
Yeah, I just go a bit quiet, and I don't like to talk, and I don't laugh at anyone's jokes.
Yep, we talked about this actually in the last podcast.
I used to be a thrower of the clubs, like young, right? And my dad would be like, "You're a loser. Like, what are you doing?" But now I just go a wee bit silent.
I actually think in a strange sense, the throwing of the club's better for you than the
Get the aggression out.
Release. But do it. I think if you know that you can release it in a way that it gets the job done without. I mean,
it's not classy to throw a club.
It's not classy. You're going to be labelled a little.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
I'm already labelled nice guy. You can't change that.
One man's opinion.
Well.
No, I would say the bad side of it or the mental side of a round, I would try to handle it by you've just got to let it go.
I think
you've got to have a way of letting it go.
Our moto caddies, we get a wee punching bag.
Give it a dig. Yeah, I just think if you compound bad shots with bad mental, sort of mistakes, I just think you just cannot do that. The best players always bounce back. They bounce back quick.
Yeah, I find like if I'm having a bad round, it'll last. It could last a few holes, and if I don't do like a reset of like, this sounds ridiculous, but like take the hat off, towel in your face, give yourself a 30-second of like, what are you doing?
The mental reset is very, very important.
Swing a bit less, take more club, try to control it a bit more, because then you know what's going to happen. You're going to hit a shot that's going to go tight. You'll make a putt. You'll make maybe a good par, and that kind of brings you back to life.
Indeed. Okay. Let's see. Well, not so much a question, but Adam's saying he can't wait for the Pro Sender widener. Any interest for a video on it? Yes, coming to the channel very, very soon. Guest tester right across.
I texted you about that a couple weeks ago.
I know.
You never replied.
It's on the way. It's on the way. David messaged me the other day.
That looks like it could be quite good for me, no? I think that's the ticket.
Could be quite good for you. Could be disastrous for you at the same time.
I don't like that.
Well, think about it. If you change the radius of your swing significantly, your low point is going to be how far behind. Now, I guess that's the problem for everyone, but I think you always got to be careful how much you change things.
Yeah.
Right? And you got to keep it within a framework that you're comfortable with, because
I think it's more for me just to get the feel.
Yes, but but then you're going to have to get comfortable getting more left side, because right now when you're narrow, you can stay more central in your posture. Yeah. You're just going to have to get comfortable getting more lateral. But again, that's why I see you got to be a wee bit careful. It could actually disable quite a lot of narrow golf swings, because the low point gets so far back. Now, the argument would be that your body starts then making a better, more athletic move. It'll be interesting to see. I saw it, my goodness, about 15 months ago in a car park after having dinner that night with David Woods and those guys in California. He had the prototype of it. And like I put it on and stuff like that, and it was like, felt my backswing was like that.
Jeez.
It literally felt like it was in the next state. It was crazy. So, it'll be interesting.
That's when you had our keys in your pocket.
Yeah, what a great day. Let's see. Why are so many, we talked about this, why are so many pros using Spider putters and so few amateurs? Why are so few amateurs using Spider putters? I think a lot of amateurs have been really, I want to say sucked in, but they've if there's a hype train they've jumped on, it's been zero torque.
Aye, for sure.
So I think that's the biggest thing. I think that has really slowed down. I can very much see that. Get the data from the boys in Hong Kong. I've heard it from other stores as well. The kind of lab golf sales have really slowed down, and the interest in it from the clients as well is kind of not that many people are asking for it anymore. I mean, it's like all these things. It's going to get to a point where there's a saturation of it, right? And but I do think that the Spider, I guarantee they can't keep Spider in stock right now. With everyone talking about it online, 5 wins out of 6 events. The other,
it's nuts.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. So, yeah, I don't think it's. I just think it's. It's something people should be more interested in. I think the average golfer should be more interested in a putter like a Spider.
Yeah.
But
I had
They're also not new. They've been out a long time.
The thing is, like, when they had the red ones, I knew a lot of folk that had red spiders. Tons. Like
You gotta watch the red ones.
They're venomous.
They'll get you, those ones.
So, like, it did fizzle out a little bit, the whole spider craze. I think a lot of guys went to blades and stuff like that. Then they had those mallets. Remember the weight forward ones?
Yeah.
That was quite a good putter, but it didn't last. It lasted
also didn't look very good.
No, it lasted
I've
2
still
minutes.
got one at home. There's kind of coppery.
Yeah.
I've still got it.
Again, another rental club story in Mexico. I had a
What'd you putt with?
2-ball.
Nice.
Unbelievable. I've never used a 2-ball in my life.
Have you not?
Unbelievable.
You're so young.
It was so good. I texted my dad. I was like, I might go to Golf Dad and buy a 2-ball as well.
Imagine your face when you go to the checkout and you ring it up for $1,500.
A 2-ball's not $1,500. Oh, for that and the driver. Oh.
You're not very good with the math.
I was like, my God, an Odyssey's $1,500. Anyways, very good putter.
Good. Any hobbies outside of golf? Red wine?
Not really. Not recently. I buy it. Sits there. Don't drink it.
Collector. My hobby would be... It's not that I really do it anymore, but I mean, boxing, football are my two interests outside of golf. But it's not like I do either of them anymore. I just love a Saturday night. See when the fights are on a Saturday night.
I thought you meant going out.
Oh, aye. 2020, or no, 2020, 2015. Last night out I had.
That's unbelievable.
No, well, it wasn't that bad. It would have been 20. Last night out, I would have had night out on the booze with the boys. Would have been 2022. I wouldn't have had a night out, and it'll be coming up for
be a night out in Edinburgh in May. Yoo-hoo.
Edinburgh's a terrible city.
Really?
For a night out.
Smarten up.
Terrible. We've been through Edinburgh a few times, and it is a terrible city for a night out.
Smarten up, Scotland.
Glasgow's great for a night out.
Really?
Yep.
You might get beat up, but it's a great night.
Aye, that's true. But if I was honestly in the Edinburgh neck of the woods, I would drive to Newcastle for the night out.
What's that, like 5 hours?
No, it's not that bad. 2.5, 3.
Oh, really?
But we used to do that. We used to drive to Newcastle for a night out and then drive home the next day.
Jeez.
Never forget it. We get some great stories from that.
A night out sounds like a good idea, but
Quayside.
recently, the next day's not a good time.
I think, though, the world has changed in that sense, though, of I don't really think people are going for nights out.
No.
And, I don't think people are living their lives the same way as we all kind of used to.
No.
I just think life, has changed so much. All right. If able, would you hard reset all courses and equipment back to your favourite era?
My favorite era is right now.
Would I go back to a certain era? I don't think for equipment. Definitely not. No, I think courses have never been in better condition, and golf equipment has never. I mean, you've always get nostalgia of
For
clubs
sure,
you've
yeah,
liked,
okay.
But
I'm not going backwards.
I'm not. I actually thought of this for a YouTube series recently, doing like a kind of best of the best series. So poll the audience on, okay, give me your best ping, best Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway, Cobra, right? Put them all in the mix and test them against today's offerings. I think they all lose.
No, yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Like G400 was great.
Yeah, people want to say there hasn't been a driver like the G400.
I know.
If a G400 came up against a Qi4D, it would get absolutely donkey punched.
Folks that like that Sim 2. Come on. Sim 2, we get dusted by Qi4D.
It would. Yeah, no, I think it's like 2016 M2, when Rory and Tiger both say like that was one of their favourite drivers. Yeah, at that time. And compared to what came before it, right?
To what they were playing before, those Nike drivers were garbage.
Both of them were in Nike product before that.
Blue, red, doesn't matter. It sucked.
It's a great point as to why they probably loved that 2016, because they were using a Vapor. A blue vapor at that.
Garbage with that ugly yellow.
That's not good.
Only nice thing they made was a blade putter, a set of blade irons, and a couple edges.
They did make a nice blade.
Yeah.
Kudos to Mike.
Yeah.
Kudos to Mike. Okay, last but not least, I did see it. I saw one on...
There's just be so many.
There's a load. Let's do this one. Why are modern graphite shafts, iron shafts, so pushed back against is the language they use. I don't know if that's quite the right way to frame it, but why are people pushing back against graphite shafts and irons?
I don't know. I think a lot of people assume graphite's for the old, slow, junior, lady player. But I mean, there's graphite that's stiff and heavy, just like an iron shaft or steel shaft is out there. I just don't think people are educated as much on the topic. But also, there's not a great feeling graphite iron shaft at 110 to 115 grams.
Very difficult to make one, that's why.
I know.
You've got to put so much material in it. You're going to dampen the vibration. The vibration is what gives you the feedback. The feedback is the feel. There's a vibration and like a frequency that comes from that, especially of a good shot. I do think that's a big part of the problem. Now, one thing I will say, you look at the profile of something like the torque, for example. Generally, the torque is very high relative to steel. You get a company like TPT, they're going to be able to do sub 1 degree of torque.
Yeah.
Right? They are a company that are capable of changing up the status quo
for sure.
on this.
Yeah. Because like you said, their 100-gram iron shaft felt fantastic.
I really enjoyed it.
But when you hit 125, boardy. MMT 125, boardy. Axiom, no thanks. So yeah, the graphite, I think if you can find a way to make that stuff feel a bit better, I think more people would buy into it.
It's a conundrum for the graphite shaft people. I mean, I think right now it's strictly if you want high performance iron shafts, you typically go with graphite if you're 80 grams and under.
Yeah.
If you're 90 grams and over, you typically go for steel.
Yeah.
I think it's still that way.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, you might start to 90 to 100 grams. You might start to look at a shaft like, whether it's, obviously a lot of love for KBS, the PGI series. We talked about it in previous podcasts, but you get like Jason Day playing the TGI one at 110 grams. Yeah. George Bryan's playing that in his irons. Those boys are like
that wouldn't be bad. 110.
That's the way I'm enjoying right now. I don't think that Modus 105X, which is 113 grams, I don't think is it.
Is that what you've got in some irons?
Right now, yeah. I've got it in a few different sets I'm messing around with right now. I'm really struggling for an iron shaft right now. I'm really struggling. I'm not.
Need a good studio to go to test stuff.
I know. I'm not able to quite get the shaft profile and performance. I think if I was to pick one out from a feel perspective, I would have a hard time seeing past the Modus 120. But it's a bit soft.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't give me quite what I want. I don't really like shafts that are a bit kind of soupy and soft in the middle. And that is a bit that way.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling with that a wee bit.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I want to change some stuff up, but I also don't know what I want to change. I've got some new wedges with some shafts that I've never used before. We'll see what those are like.
High rev?
Yeah.
They're nice.
They're shafts on the side at the ready if ever needs to be replaced.
I still think the best feeling shaft I've hit is an S-taper. Still think. I think if it was like a 115... S-taper goes 110, 120, 130. I still think like a 115... Maybe about 110, but I'd want it to be maybe hard stepped a couple of times, once or twice, maybe at least once. That might be something I'd like to try. But I do. I'm interested in hitting S-taper. Yeah. Again.
One day.
Decision, Michael. How's your what's in the bag? Have you anything coming?
Nothing's changed. Nothing's coming.
Still your T150s.
T150s. You
going to play the TaylorMade driver or your GT3?
I don't know. mean, it was okay in Florida. It didn't hit it great, but it was fine.
Still think under the gun, a GT3 would still be good for you.
Very good, yeah. I was looking at it the other night. I was like, yeah, that's nice.
That is nice.
That's the driver.
I know.
Like I said, my fairway woods I love. I don't really want to change them. I would just love fresh heads just because they've got some sun swirls and stuff like that on it. I mean, they've been battered a billion times.
I have a hybrid. I swear somebody switched hybrids with me.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
I showed you, didn't I? They hybrid.
Took the demo out.
It's tatters. It's ruined.
Did you top it a few times?
It doesn't have any duff marks. It's just like those swirls that you're talking about. Yeah. It's like something's been like rubbing against it. I've never had a golf club that looks like that.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Somebody switched it.
My 5-wood I did catch a little high.
Oh, you've duffed a couple.
I know.
I've seen you pop up a couple recently.
Devastated. I know. So stupid.
I know.
But anyways, new wedges, some Vokies. We'll get those on. I don't even think I'm going to hit them until I get on grass.
The Vokies?
Nah. I need to bend one of them. Then it ruins the setup. So now I don't know what I'm doing. So I got to figure it out.
I know. I've got a few things swirling around in my mind that I need to kind of mess around with. There's there's an iron window I'm trying to kind of fit my ball flight into, and I'm not finding it. Those Strixon irons are really good. I do really, really like them. I just don't love when the spin drops too much. So I don't know if it's a case of just finding the right ball to bring the spin to where it needs to be. You know, I'm going to play around with that, a little bit. I think, because I had it in my mind I was going to play left dash for maximised driver speed.
Right.
And then it's really hard. It's just really hard. And it's just, it changes the feel a lot. And then I go back to hitting my Pro V1. I'm like, oh, that's nice. So somewhere in between that.
Pro V1 or Pro V1X?
Pro V1.
Oh, wow.
I was playing Pro V1 all last year. And then I've now got some X's. And I'm like, that's probably the right one.
Right.
Somewhere right in between. So I think that's what it is. But I want to see it in the turf. I want to get a few drivers. Shafts, I've got a bunch. We talked about it. I've got the UST Link shafts to try, TPT shafts to try,
TRs to try,
Ventus to try. What else was I looking to try? I tell you what, the shaft I'm enjoying the most, and it's actually snuck up on me. Diamana whiteboard, 53.
Nice.
Snuck up on me. I remember got that one a while ago, and in the driver, that feels the best.
I played the red one in the 7-wood. Good shaft.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. So I want to get to a point, because I've got so many heads, I need to get to a point where I get one shaft I really like, and then I get a few different tips on a few of them, and then I can at least do a proper test head-to-head of all the heads. Right now it's an Acratese 5-in-1, and it's a Diamana whiteboard in the Titleist. I'm not comparing apples to apples at all.
Right.
So that's why I keep going back to the Titleist, and it keeps winning, because it's the shaft I like the most. Or is it? Is the shaft I like the most? Is it because the head's so good that it makes me think that shaft is...
The head's so good. I'm excited to hopefully see the new one eventually.
Cool Club's done a really, really cool test. Actually, I would highly recommend you guys go look at it. They tested all the LS heads, and do you know what? The GT3 and a Qi4D LS are almost identical.
Really?
On their vertical and horizontal CG.
A GT3 is so good. I mean, it's the best looking driver. Yeah. Sounds good. I'm going to go put mine back in the bag today.
We're going to finish on this. How's your speed journey coming along?
I've done a couple since I've been back from Mexico.
How's your speed?
One day was very slow. I hit balls after, and I couldn't get any higher than like 105. And I was like, this is not good. But I think in my mind I was expecting to be
rapido
high, which is dumb. Also, I hit it quite nice in Mexico too, so I was also thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I got a bit of speed. And then the second one was okay, but I injured myself again.
Did you?
Well, I don't know. I told you yesterday the back was a wee bit sore.
I tell you, probably a bit of crossover. One thing you need to do in the next video is you need to be honest with people, because you in that last video, you absolutely done yourself a disservice.
Why?
Because you told everyone you hadn't been practicing.
I hadn't practiced.
You had practiced. That's how you hurt your foot.
That was from when we filmed that last time.
You've been to the gym. You've asked to go to the gym and use the squash court how many times? 2 or 3 times?
Twice.
It's not like you've done nothing, but you said you've done nothing, and the people abused you in the comments.
I didn't read it.
Well, good.
Their opinion.
Don't. But it was just like, I was going to actually meant to say it to you. Like, don't make it sound like you do nothing when you
But
don't
only
do
doing
nothing.
2 sessions, you're supposed to do
You've done more than that.
10.
We were in Florida. You were swinging and playing down there, so you're doing, you're playing and stuff. So,
But not doing stacks sessions is different.
it is a bit different. But you made it seem like you done literally nothing,
Oh, well.
and you never told people you injured yourself. That's probably why you done nothing.
Wow. I had to tell them my life story.
Oh, well, you give them the truth. They can't handle the truth, but
Yeah,
they
they can't handle the truth, exactly.
Anyway, just a little insight, because it's not like you had not been trying.
No, for sure.
But you said that.
I know, but it feels like I wasn't really trying. Didn't feel like I put enough effort into it.
Boy, but the circumstances, though. There was.
Yeah, I guess.
Your foot was literally strapped up the whole time we were in Florida.
I know. What a mess.
You're a mess.
I've stopped strapping it up anyways.
Have you?
I still sore, but whatever.
Get on with it. You be careful with that.
I know.
Ankle injuries and ligaments they're long
That
recoveries.
boy put needles in it and then he attaches it to like electric things. Yeah. Oh.
I've been doing a little bit of technical work for my speed journey stuff, because obviously for me it's not like I just finish every session I have with some drivers swinging fast. So for me, my objective is I've built a sheet, and I'll probably share it in the video, of everything I can do that will give me a marginal gain on speed. Everything. And I've looked into things now I actually didn't even know existed. So it's actually made me think about driving as a separate discipline in golf. Should there be a glove that you only use for driving? Should you have a grip on your driver that's only for your driver? Should there be, there's a load of things that I've got that I hadn't even really thought of, but it is such a separate thing.
It's really the most different to every other club in the bag.
Well, to the glove and grip thing, I had tried a glove and grip that gave me about 2 to 2.5 miles an hour club head speed. That in itself is 3 to 4 miles an hour ball speed. That's just a glove and grip change.
What grip?
It was back in the day, the 2G.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Rub that with acetone. Now, obviously the lizard skin grip, their claim on that one is it's like it was maybe 2.5 miles an hour as well on that one.
Oh, they sent me one. That's my
coming.
mile an hour coming up.
So, there's all those sorts of things. There's taking advantage of shaft length. I'm currently playing 2 drivers, so I could very easily have one that's just like, if I have free rein to just go hit it, I can set up a driver just to give it the full tonk.
Yeah.
And then you've got one just to, if things get tighter and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm interested. Maybe not so much for the March one, I think will be interesting. I'm very interested in the April one, what speed I end up getting out of the driver. Because I kind of didn't get as much speed as I thought I would out of the second one. Because I had seen some, even that day. Yeah. I think I touched 165 that day. And then when the cameras were rolling, you only hit about 5 shots.
Yeah.
Then I think I hit 161, 162. So it'll be interesting. But that little list of marginal gains where I'm looking at so many different things from, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a lot.
I'd love to do the I don't even know how you do this, but I'd love to do the shoe one where, like, we've talked to guys at TPI and they're like, Gary Woodland came in, he was testing, he was wearing the wrong shoe and it cost him 2 miles an hour or something like that. I mean, again, marginal gain, but between the ball, the head, the shaft, the grip, and the glove, if that's going to pick you up 5 miles an hour, I'd take it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. If you have 10 things that offer you half a mile an hour.
Yeah.
And there are. There are. And there's people talk about, I changed shoe, an insole, a grip, a glove, a swing weight. I lowered the loft and changed the swing weight. There's so much to go at. And I just think driving very easily could be its own discipline.
Yeah.
In that you just build it for for the full treatment. So, tee height, that's another one. Being able to tee at a certain height just to give it the full high launch, low spin. I mean, there's a way of driving it that you can get it in play, and there's a way of driving it that's just going to maximise your output.
Yeah.
And there's times when both are appropriate.
Yeah, I'm thinking in my head now the things that you could do for, like I said, for 3-4 miles an hour, and anyone would take 3-4 miles an hour.
Of course they would.
Sell the speed set.
Speed formula. It's I'm looking forward to that, because for me, I'm like, how you boys have all got a system. How do I get it? I don't have a system.
True.
I've just got to think my way through this and apply technique and stuff like that. But I really think if I apply the right technical stuff that I'm working on with some other supplemental stuff to the driver and the golf ball and tee height and all these things, I think within that there's probably another. I think from where I started, I think there's easy 10 miles an hour.
That's huge.
Ball speed.
Because you've been really fast before.
I've been fast.
But also fast potentially gave you injury as well.
Yeah, it potentially. And the other part is as well, if you look at it, and we were down with Ryan Robillard in Windsor last week, when you look at it, and actually it's not something I looked at before on Swing Catalyst, when you look at Smart to Move, they give you a percentage of your body mass that you use. My body mass has changed 40 pounds since I was last doing that. Wow. 2022, I'm 40 pounds lighter than I was then. So if I'm creating 200% of my body weight and I'm 40 pounds lighter, there's a lot of speed loss right there.
Did you get a burger on the way home?
I'm going more than that. I'm going to just
couple hot dogs.
Hook the nose bag around the ears and just keep eating till I'm back to 180.
Oh man,
that's the plan. Anyway, all that good stuff coming soon on the channel, guys. As the season, we're doing a little bit of product testing for stuff that's going into my bag. Training aids that Mikey Boy is going to be using. We've got the speed journey coming up. It's going to be good. Lots of good content coming. Good. Okay. Quietish week. There's no live event. The Cognizant is on, so we'll obviously be chatting about that.
Big event, huge event. It's like a major.
The Cognizant. We'll be back next week. We'll maybe focus a little bit on some of the other tours around the world. Our girl Lindy Duncan, not a bad first showing out in Thailand.
I didn't see any of that.
She shot 7 under.
Oh, good for her.
Played well. I didn't realize.
We taught her everything we knew. That's why.
I didn't realize she lost in a playoff for a major last year.
Oh, really?
At the Chevron.
I did. You just didn't do your research.
You did not. I didn't realize that.
Oh, that's. What's the Chevron? Is that like their?
That's their first. Is that
like their PGA or
that's their Masters?
Oh, really?
The Chevron's the first one, I believe.
Wow.
I think that's right. I'm not going to offend anyone with that.
You've offended me already.
LPGA.
Interesting. Oh well.
So, congrats to Lindy. Well done. Nice opening week. She's a steady Eddie. I mean, she really is. She plays some serious golf. She was impressive, wasn't she?
The backswing is so nice. The swing is unbelievable. Baby draws off the tee.
It is, and tell you what, she's sneaky long as well.
Yeah,
she's sneaky long. Let me just pull this up here, Bruce. Give her full hour. She lost in a 5-way playoff with I'm not gonna. Ronnie Yin. Did she win it? No.
Why? What are you not going to do?
Oh, try and pronounce some of those names. Not a chance.
Give it a go. Come on.
Arya Jitanagarn.
Oh, that's easy.
No, that's the only one I'm doing. Okay, get it right around you.
Come on.
No, 7 under was the score. She actually got it at one point to 8 under. She shot 73.
Was it Patty and the other one in the playoff?
No,
I can't say her last name.
I was going to say, good on you. Go and say her last name, would you? But no, Lindy got it to 8 under, and 7 under was playoff. She was 8 under with 4 to go. She probably had to lead it at that point, and then she went bogey, and then she birdied the last to get into the playoff.
Jeez.
So good for Lindy. She will be a guest on the channel. I spoke to her about just before she went. She said, sorry, I couldn't come on. She was just busy getting ready before she left. So we'll get her on the channel for sure. It'll be nice to chat to her. Hell of a player and an even nicer person. So it'll be good fun. All right, guys, we'll be back next week. Hopefully we see you there. Take care. Have a great week.